Oh, what? That's real right here. Jiggity checking out. Oh. Whoops. Oh. It's locker time. This sucker's pretty good. There we go. All right. You know, the ones marked A have been a little better. I'm not sure if they intended to do that. Like grade A stuff. Look at that. 10 tattoos right there. Piggy bank. Gumball machine. This time I think those are really gumballs. That's nasty. They've been sitting in here for 10 years. Actually, it was the toner said 2009. These have been sitting here for over 16 years. Frappuccino bottle with Dum Dum wrappers. Talk about Dum Dum. That is Dum Dum. Business cards. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa! Yes. What the heck? It says paperclip trombones. This is oh, look right here. It says coins, $5.20. How funny. All right, there's $5.20, guys. I don't gotta count that. Oh, that's cool. Coleman lantern clock. Batteries aren't even popped. Santa Cruz. Looks like you put pens in there. Who's this guy? It looks like a Pokemon. Business cards. Business cards. Ninja Turtle. Alright, looks like that's it. Oh, there's another keychain. Oh, wait a second. There's a little jewelry. Oh, that's cute. What's this? Nope. Wait. I said that's it, but I didn't even get to this. Oh, this is nothing. Just that mini locker. Okay. I think my kids had those before. Okay. Fruit Ninja. That's a cool little plush. Another one. These are all dusty though. I'm not sure what that is. Oh, I think it's for this. There's another DVD player. And that's the battery part for it. Okay, that's what it is. Yeah, there's a Bop It and a mini Bop It. It's funny. Little guitar. Wonderful Life. Oh, that's kind of neat. It's wood. Put that aside. Oh, there's another portable DVD. Okay. Alright. Gross. What is in here? Lip balm. A little token for something. Tom's World. A little foreign coin. Quaff Antics. Little game. Oh, look at this, little apples to apples. Okay. And this category is, yep, look at that big dice. What's this? Oh, it's another thing for the camera. Another clip-on lens. Yep, just like this right here. Oh, hello, Amazon. It's scratched. This one's scratched too, but I'm gonna still check it out just in case. Hey, we found 350 bucks, so who knows what else we'll find. Oh, what's this? Another Amazon, $10, also scratched, also worth looking up. Oh man, stinky shoes, stinky shoes. They stinky. I'm not kidding. What's that? Brahma boots. Those are good boots, but they are really small. 7.5. I'm gonna let them go. Tommy Hilfiger, let them go. And we get this bag. I forget where this bag came from, but obviously from the locker. But Polo Jeans Company. All right, whatever. I was just seeing if there's any cool print. T-shirts. This is decent clothes. Plastic lacing. Okay. Look at that guy. Oh, look at all this little can. This is neat. Little fanny pack. Ooh, 2 pennies. This is a nice little fanny pack right here. Oh, another pocket. Let's see. Let's see. Nope, nothing in there. That's kind of nice. I'm gonna put that in the better flea market just because fanny packs, I don't know. Are they making a comeback? Maybe. This is actually decent stuff right here. All right, here's a whole bunch of brand new banker boxes. That's a nice little find, I guess. I don't know. And then here are those shoes that were in the plastic shoe boxes. We had a stack of them on the right side. And Grace and I already looked in there. I don't think I saw anything though. I don't think there's anything good in here. I would keep these bins, but I already have so many bins. I have a stack like literally this tall, I think, of these same bins. I don't know, maybe I should keep them. I don't want them with the stinky shoes in there. Banana Republic right there. BCBG. Nothing that big, guys. This stuff is hard to sell. They just are not that popular at the market. Anything with the big heels on it. Okay, this was in the back of the locker somewhere, I think. Oh. Okay. It's nothing. There's a bubble wrap. I'll be excited about that. That saved me a little money. Oh, this is to the massage table. Awesome. Okay. Nice bike pump. Yeah, whatever. All right. Very unexciting. The bubble wrap was the best part of that. All right, it's our first black and yellow to go through. Stinky shoes. Stinky shoes. Stinky shoes. No bueno. No bueno. Nope. Dang. At least if they had like a bunch of Nikes or something, we'd be excited about that, but we don't. I might transfer those into those. Keep the black and yellows here. Figure that out. Now I did peek in some of these guys as I was loading them. Some of them are super heavy, and I'll warn you, a lot of them aren't very interesting. I can't remember if I saw paperwork. Okay, this is all right. Got some clues. I did see these, a few, like 2 or 3 of these completely full of chemicals. All chemicals. That's a nice little Adidas windbreaker right there. Okay, so that's a good. Ooh, this is a very fancy dress. Or top, or something. Yeah, that's pretty fancy smancy. Not made in Francie. It's made in the Philippines, I would guess. I think that's some kind of Filipino traditional wear, if I had to guess. Abercrombie and Fitch pants right here. Ooh. Ah, look at those. It's got some pink on it. Transfer, I think, from those pieces. Banana Republic corduroys. Okay, there's a nice towel. Ooh, dang, got some nice towels. What do we got here? We did find some very nice clothing in this locker. I'm sorry, in this gal's stuff. Not in this locker, in the other one. That's actually okay, this piece right here. I think it's $5 at the better market. Oh, not that one. Okay. Oh, look at this. That's a nice bathroom mat right there. That is actually really nice. It doesn't even smell. It smells like laundry detergent, so it technically does smell, but it smells good. I'll put that aside. I don't think we need that, but I'm gonna put it aside. What is this? What's that for? It's a hot dog thing. I don't know what it's for. It's funny. Talbot's wool scarf right there is pretty. Pretty. Good towels. There's a, I don't know what that is. That one's stained up. All right, guys, I went through that box. There's a few things I put aside. There's a couple Gap pieces, brand new with tags. One was J. Crew, brand new with tags. Ooh, this one's heavy. What's this? What is this? I didn't peek in this. I don't think I peeked in that one either. Dang. Uniforms. Wait a minute. Some little bags there. Shoot. This is uniforms, but I think I see some, there might be other stuff in here too. Like there's a little easel or something, whatever you call it. Dang, guys, what if there's other stuff in here? I might have to transfer that out. Okay, I started transferring them, and I'm like, what am I doing? There's so many. The neat thing about these is I think these are brand new. This is actually pretty good, but I looked up on Facebook Marketplace if anyone lists these in large lots. There weren't. They list like 4 at a time or something. I looked on eBay to see if these sell, as well as these pants right here too. These are brand new, $17 each. I looked to see if anyone's selling these in big lots. They are not. So, oh gosh, I hate taking this stuff to the low-end market because I just feel like it just won't sell for much. But I don't know, I'm gonna put it aside, but I'll probably wind up just bringing it to the low-end market and blast it out. I don't got time for it, but I did feel around. I don't feel anything else. There's these t-shirts right here. They don't match. This is something different. I think this is their company. Wait, let's see. I don't know what this is. Yeah, this is something else. Work that's personalized, but the uniforms are what I'm interested in. I think there might be a little value here. I mean, brand new there is for sure, but gosh, a tough sale, very slow. If you guys remember a couple episodes ago, or a few episodes ago, I found a whole bunch of scrubs, and I put those aside. It wound up being I think 26 tops, 13 bottoms, all different sizes, small, medium, large. Oh, this is heavy. So 39 pieces total. I put it on Facebook Marketplace for 125 bucks. I got 0 bites on it. I'm not sure if there's just no one in the market for that many scrubs. Oh dang, this is the one that said albums, I think. Or if it's just because, you know, it was small, medium, large. I said, look, I don't know how many of each, guys. It's a variety, so these are all albums here. I basically wasn't really like being super accommodating, you know. I don't got time for it to be like counting, oh, 13 smalls and 15 mediums. No, I don't got time for that. So I just put it out, didn't get any bites. I'm probably just gonna take it down and sling it to the market, but just wanted to share that experience with you guys, because I did say before that I had watched another pickers video and they said they did very well with those, but so far no luck for me. Oh, here's another microphone. This is one of those karaoke microphones, and look, it's got a little SIM card too. That's kind of cool. We'll put that in the auction. But yeah, I don't know. No, maybe if I separated and said, oh, you know, here's a smaller lot of just smalls and all that kind of stuff, and did it by size, I might have more luck. But yeah, I don't know. I don't have a lot of time to mess around with stuff, unfortunately. Got here something different. Something different. Dang it. I can't be littering here. It's my own property. Little SIM card in there, but no, okay. I thought it looked a little more interesting. Oh, wait a second. What's this? That's a flip phone. Look at that. That's funny. That's the original selfie camera right there, I think. Love it. I see a couple. Okay, wait a second. Wait a second. What is this? I don't know. Some costume jewelry. And there's a couple coins in here too. Foreign coins, but they're coins. They count. Happy birthday banner. But yeah, not too much excitement here, guys. But I'll pull out what little there is to sell. All right, guys. You see the sky is starting to get kind of dark, and that means our time here is almost done tonight. Not yet, but getting close. Getting close. Okay, this one said miscellaneous on it. Oh, that's nice. Little Gap purse. That's alright. Nothing in the little coin purse, but that's cute. That's nothing. Oh, that's a nice little gift bag. Jeez, looks expensive. Just for the gift bag, it's probably expensive. Put that aside. Gianna might want that. Okay. Paperwork. Paperwork goes in the garbage, but the office supplies goes to the market because we do sell the office supplies. Flashlight missing the end piece. Oh, there's a whole bunch more origami paper right here. Okay, we're gonna put that aside. We'll add it to our other find. A nice big origami lot. Okay, little journals, flashcards, sewing stuff. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Care about this though. There's my post-it notes. Been looking Oh, jeez. I don't like those kinds. I don't like those kinds. Oh my goodness. I don't like the accordion. Sorry to be such a post-it snob, but I am. I am what I am, and that's all that I am. Okay. Victoria's Secret, little bag. That's cute. Probably a giveaway. See a little earring in here. Look through that later. Okay, there's some remotes. Oh, what's this? Frames. I've been framed. Photos. Mighty Beans. Oh, that's funny. Little game. Or something. I don't know if it's a toy or a game. Marc Jacobs, another very nice cosmetic bag. Pretty clean on the inside. What's this? A couple more little purses. Yeah, looks to do it on that one. Alright guys, I've lost my light and it looks like it's about time to call it quits. I'm going to try to do a little bit more in the dark. I won't, I'll try not to go through any boxes that look really good. But, yeah, it's that time of day. But tomorrow's Monday. I basically have nothing to do up until our auction tomorrow night, our whatnot auction. So I'll be back out here tomorrow. We'll do some more filming, so don't go anywhere. We're going to keep unboxing and see if we can find any more $100 bills, yo. All right, guys. I did a bit more out there tonight than I planned on. And sorry if you hear the noise. They got a little fan down here. It's very hot in this garage, so I did go through, I don't even know, 5 or 6 black and yellow totes. I tried to find ones that only had paperwork and or clothes. One of them had mostly paperwork, but I found a couple things at the bottom. It was so dark I didn't show you guys. But this is a safe right here. A lockbox or safe or whatever you want to call it. This is not, but I thought that was kind of interesting. Snickers tin holding a bunch of jewelry, but it looks like costume. It's funny. Alright, yeah, nothing too crazy here. Oh, that's nice. Oh, a Lacoste watch. That's Lacoste right here. It says Lacoste right there. I don't know. Alright, like I said, nothing too exciting there. Just a little costume jewelry. But this, we don't have the code. It says 111. How do you... Assuming we have the right code, how do you get it to open? Let's try 000. No? Wait, that was 222. I can't even see the numbers. Let's try 000 for real. No. Alright, forget it. Let's just get it open. I'm impatient. I'm patient. It's a lot of banging, but it doesn't seem to be loosening. Come on now. Getting close. This sucker's pretty good. Jiminy Christmas, this is putting up a pretty good fight. You will not win though, I guarantee it. Give it up, box. There we go. Alright. Oh, dang. That was a cash box, yo. Dang it, it's empty. This is a nice little box too. Alright, well anyways. That wasn't too exciting. Oh, and also, see that room divider? I set that up. I put on Facebook Marketplace for 150 bucks. I got one person asking questions about it. I can't say that he's interested. He's just asking, where did it originate? If I have any clue as to where it originated from. And also, can you take a panel or two off? So I answered him, I don't know, Philippines probably. Yes, you can take it off if you want to unscrew the hinges. So anyways, I think that's it for tonight. But I did see one box, black and yellow tote, you know, by box I mean tote, that I looked in and it looked pretty good. So I stopped I stopped going through it. I just pushed it aside and went for another box that had clothes in it. So there's a box in there. It looks pretty good, guys. We're going to go through that tomorrow morning. We'll see you then. All right, guys, it's the next day, and going through this box right here, it was, I thought, all paperwork. And you see this was empty before I started it, and you see all this paperwork. There's a little bit of other stuff, like a pair of $16 shoes, and you know, some more office related type stuff. This, oh god, just look at this. I just got to the bottom of it. There's this box. Do you see what's peeking out right there? Oh please, let's let it happen again. Look at that, and look at that. Oh my goodness, what the heck? We love you, baby. Papa and Auntie Karina. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my goodness, guys, what the heck? Wow, these are real. I'm always having skepticism. 500 bucks. Oh my goodness, that's more than we found last night. Okay, I think oh, most of this is magazines and stuff. There's her passport, or a copy of her passport. Oh geez, there's copies of checks. I'm almost tempted to go through this again, but I don't think so. I went through it pretty good. Like, I looked in one of these. These are all brand new cards. Nah, that's not gonna have it. Okay, oh my goodness, guys, what is happening? This locker, which was a suck fest, just added $500 to my stash. And okay, what's this? Barron's Jewelers, it says. Okay, what's this? Ooh, this could be good. Huh. I don't think that's real, but I don't know. This pendant right here is pretty too. Okay. There's nothing in there. There's nothing in there. Okay. I'm not sure what's going on with those. I'll have to see if that's gold. Seriously doubt it. That could be some gold. I think that's the other part to it right there. Yeah, I don't think that's gold. Might be a nice stone though. Whew. There's another one. There's the match. There's another one of those pendants. Wow, look at that. It's a pretty stone, whatever it is. Okay. This one too. Gosh, look at the sparkling on the case here, on the lid. These are some pretty stones. This is there might be a little bit of gold in here. Okay. $500 at the bottom of an office, like paperwork, office supplies, and a few shoes. That's crazy, guys. That's crazy. Okay, well, I mentioned that there was a bin that I saw that was interesting, and I wanted to go through it with you guys. I think it's one of those two. All these. I promise this property is not going to turn into a junkyard. Okay, this one. More of this toner. The toner is very, very, very inexpensive. It's not good toner. I think it's outdated stuff. I have a feeling it all goes to that printer. What's this though? I mean, is that a little bit neater? I don't know. The base feels cheap. This feels nice. So, it's just decorative. This box right here is going to our Better Flea Market, so I'll send that with it. This stuff here, that's just going to go to Stockton. This is the one that I thought looked interesting. Oh yeah, now I remember why. Well, I see some jewelry there. I see a Bart card right here. There's $2.05. That's $2. This is flush. This is flush. Costume jewelry. What's this? This locker definitely got better. Oh geez, guys. Okay, I see foreign money in there. Those other hundreds, the first $300 bills that we found were wrapped in receipts like this. Not this time though. Okay. She definitely traveled a lot. Okay, there's Bank of England, £5, 20 pounds, 10 pounds, 5, 10, 20. I think that's 75 pounds. And then here's 10, francs. I think that's German or something. 75 pounds, guys. What does that translate to for US money? I think it's at least 75 bucks. I think it's more than 75 bucks, but I'm not really sure. And then we do have some quarters here. Got a nice amount of change, probably another $2 there. We are off to a smoking good start. Tension relieving heat therapy. This is yeah, this is a plug-in one. This is one of those shoulder heat pads. These are very, very useful. It doesn't smell dirty. It actually smells like a CVS. These are actually pretty cool. Gianna's dad let her borrow one. Forget what her problem was, or something in her neck or something. I forget what it was at the time, the issue. And these, it worked wonders. Gianna was loving it. I don't think she's going to keep one out of a locker, a used one, but I'm going to put it aside anyways. Yeah, there's the Thermacare back therapy. I think these are probably expired, or else I'd probably keep it. 2017, it's not as bad as some stuff. I've seen a lot of 2009 come out of this locker, so. I see cards in here. Okay, not a big surprise. There was no money in those cards, so we can safely move on. Ooh, KitchenAid scissors. Those are good, KitchenAid. Diary of a Wimpy Kid. That's funny. Wayne bag. Jeez. I'm going to be going through some more cards here, apparently. Not those. Oh man, look at that. Chocolate is disintegrating. Oh, jeez. Gross. Gross. You guys might be wondering, why are you throwing the photos away? I thought you were saving them for the previous owner, and here's the deal. So I did start putting them aside, but this lady's not answering her phone. She's not returning calls. She's not answering her phone. So the manager said it's been enough time that she feels we should just let the stuff go. So she was given a lot of opportunities, I guess, to pay up. And also one thing I found out that I'm not super happy about, but it is the business. You know, the last time she went into the unit, I didn't know this till later also. Last time she went into the unit, she selectively pulled stuff out. She went into both units and went through and was very selective about what she found. Luminous. This is an airbrushing set here, and it looks brand new. It's hard to tell. That looks brand new, and these do have, I think, a little bit of value, so I'm gonna put that aside. But she did go in and pull certain things out. Obviously, she didn't pull out her old files and, you know, that kind of stuff. She left all that for me to clean up, or for the facility to clean up, not me, but, you know. She did pull out a few things, so anyways, my point is, don't feel super sorry for her, because she could have absolutely had the opportunity to pull the photos out. But she chose other things, including a piece of furniture which may have been a family heirloom or something, because it looked old. That's what I heard. But guys, you see me, I go through these units, I pull photos out, I'm happy to put them in a box, get them back to the office. But I'll tell you, so many times I go back to the offices, and sometimes I'm just curious, you know, hey, did they ever come for their photos? Because there's been a couple stories where it's like, I'm really interested if they came back for their photos. And one time it was we called it the Rich Lady Locker, not to be confused with the Eileen Locker. Okay, the Eileen Fisher Locker. A lot of people get those, think they're the same person. They're not. Those are two very different lockers. The Rich Lady, her stuff was like 20 years old, but she had amazing designer stuff. What do we got here? What the heck is this? Replacement lamp for ViewSonic. Okay, that might have a little value. Replacement lamp. Interesting. So that lady was, I don't know, wanting to buy her clothes back, which is kind of funny because most of her unit was clothes and they were like amazing stuff. And I declined because I'm like, no, I'll get all her photos back and all her personal stuff, but I won't give the clothes back because she didn't have money to pay for her locker. She didn't have money to pay for her clothes, and her clothes were extremely expensive, and we made a lot of money on that. And in my opinion, she could have also taken her clothes out and sold them and made the money herself and paid the storage, but I don't think she wanted to because I think she was accustomed to a life of privilege, and selling is hard work, guys. So anyways, I put all her photos together. I was very careful to not miss anything that I thought she would, you know, want, because she had kids and all. And I don't think she ever came back for her stuff. It's crazy. That's crazy. Ooh, gift card. Safeway. Okay, we'll see if we can get that. See if there's money on it. So anyways, talking to managers though after the fact, many times, like probably the majority of times, and I'm talking majority meaning like 80% of the time, and it might even be higher than that, they do not come for their stuff. They just walk away. I think it's crazy. To me, I think the photos, I'd want the photos more than anything else. Like for example, if I lost my wallet, I would want, and I had personal photos in there, I would want someone to return me the photos, keep the money. I don't care about it, you know? I'd rather have the photos, because I can't replace those, but you can replace money. But people are funny. Different priority. Different strokes for different folks, as they say. Oh, yes. Now, that's a good CyberShot Sony. Little dent right there. Hey, we got a data card in this one. I think we found 2 cameras in hers. No, maybe it's a different locker. I got 2 cameras. Different locker. 2 cameras and no data cards. This one's got a data card, and this one's got a battery too. 10 megapixel. This is a little bit older, but it's still decent. DSC-T300. Maybe we get a comp on that. Digital camera's been doing really well for us lately. Not sure what that's for. Not sure I want to know. I think it's a dog toy, but recently I picked something up. I thought it was a digital thermometer. I got a lot of chuckles in the comments over that misidentification, if you know what I mean. Vince Camuto. Kate Spade bag. Empty. I might put that aside though. Alright guys, this is looking kind of boring now, so I'm just going to go through the rest. I'll update you if I see something good in here. Yeah, see now this looks like another paperwork box, and that's where I found the money last time. So I'm going to go through that one off camera. This one, yeah, this is what I was talking about earlier. I found at least 2 of these, maybe 3. So we got 1, 2, 3 more boxes. So 1 or 2 of those is more of this stuff, and it's not great, you know. But it does sell at the market, $1, $2 each. But whatever. It doesn't all sell, so I know I'm gonna get stuck with at least some of it. Okay, this looks more interesting. All right, let's get that one on camera. That one looks like it has got potential. These are the handbags that Grace and I found, as well as some jewelry. If you didn't see that one, go back and watch it. It's a couple videos ago. That was our first dip into this locker. This locker meaning the second locker of this gal's stuff. Okay, there's another gross chemicals. God dang. Okay, there's more, but this is a little better because they're bigger jugs, and dang, that's not even full. Lysol right there. That's good. That's probably $3 or $4 right there. We'll sell it for. So we got 3 bins of that. We'll go through this and we'll go through this. I'll go through this off camera though. Okay, guys, I believe this is the last box now. Yeah, up in the front there's a laundry basket with just some shoes, but I looked in those shoes, they're nothing. This is our last box. Wow, crazy. Come on, Bose. Not Bose. Indiglo. I don't know if that's worth anything. I might look it up later. I don't know. Let me put it aside. I'll think about it. I found a couple wedding books in that last box, which was all paperwork, by the way. Paperwork and files. I found a couple wedding books. I thought, yeah, I'll go show it to Grace. She's been talking about weddings lately. She just turned 19. Oh, look at this. Okay, wait. This looks like shower curtain rings, whatever. It's a little costume jewelry. A little bit more. Oh, wait a second. Ooh, I think that's a little hunk of jade right there. He's very cold. The little Buddha. The funky Buddha. Couple of earrings there. Not silver, I don't think. The Buddha's cool though. Okay. Little pin. Another piece of costume jewelry here. Okay, whatever. Nothing too impressive, and this is junk. Cool hat there. I think it's a Philippine. I think it's. Oh, there's a mag light, but it's missing a little rubber button right there. It's too bad because it looks brand new. We'll still try to sell it though. Gauze pads, nice. Yeah, for them owning a senior assistance care home, there was not very much first aid stuff in here. Eagle Creek, little bag. Wilson! Remember that from Castaway? Oh man, look at the grip. It's just literally disintegrating my hand, and that's too bad because this looks like a nice, this looks like a very nice tennis racket. Grip can be replaced. It's making a mess. Hammer Tour. That looks like a decent one. I think it's just too old though. We'll bring it to the market, try to get a couple bucks for it. Little nylon rope. Oh, this is, oh yeah. Yeah. Look at this. I saw the battery charger, I was like, oh, this is nice. But then I saw the actual camera. PowerShot S100 with image stabilizer. It is in the out position, so either it ran out of batteries or it's broken. One of the two is happening here. And this one's got the SIM card in it too. PC1675 is the number. I just took a little rubber off with my fingernail because I thought that was a slider right here. I still think it's a slider. Gosh, but it's not sliding. I think that locks it or something. Yikes. It's got GPS in it? What the heck? I don't see the megapixels on here, but I'm thinking it's probably an older one, especially since the rubber is rubbing off like that. We'll still look it up though. So far, all their pens have been dried out. I found a couple nice pens, and I'm like, ooh, I'm gonna keep that. And I tried it, they're all dried out, so. Unless it's a real high-end, that's kind of nice. Unless it's a real high-end pen, which I haven't found any of those. What's this? It's just hiding in there. That is cool. Do you see that? They're little earrings, but they look like belts. And that to me looks like sterling silver. There's marks on the bottom of that. Those are nice. This I don't think is anything, but being said it's in here, I'm gonna check it out. Gosh, this has been such an interesting locker, but it's like you got to look through every single nook and cranny, which I always do anyways, and I always say you got to do that. But this one in particular, you have to do it. It's empty because they got stuff hiding everywhere. Diplomat. Not sure what that is. Like this, for example, could have been cash in there. They said it was receipts, but it could have been cash. You just got to check everything. I'll tell you, there's a lot of guys that go through these lockers so fast they're gonna miss some of that stuff. I just texted Gianna. I told her I found 500 bucks at the bottom of a file box. You know, totally surprised me. And she's like, "That's great." And I'm like, "Yeah, but like, there's so many guys that would have completely missed that." It's a nice rolling pin right there. And I'm not saying that I'm anything special because I'm most certainly not. I just go through them slow. That's the only thing. I go through them slow. Some kind of cleaning fluid for jewelry. Pumice sponge, nice. Hair clips. Jewelry cleaner. I didn't even know there was such a thing. There's another miscellaneous bag. Look at this. Got a foreign coin. And we got some floss or something. A bag of tea. Some little hair ties. And then some earrings. Isn't that funny? Oh, there's some more earrings. Limited to $5 earrings. That's nice. It's a little trinket box here. Brand new. This is a green tea scented candle and it still smells really good. I would have thought it had been gone past its day and not smell anymore, but it does smell. It smells good. Reading glasses 2.0 right there. That's good. Okay. I see some good stuff at the bottom here. No, I don't. I see business cards. Never mind. I thought I saw Bart cards. Oh, there's a little piece of jewelry though. It's all corroded. Too bad. I think those might be moonstones on there. Huh. I wonder if I can use that to clean that. Might give it a shot. Twin compartment wash bag from Nordstrom's. It's a little bit nicer. Heating pad. Oh, what is this? Faux fur. It's not real. The Limited. That's kind of cool. I'll put it with those handbags over there. We'll sell it. There's a piece of wood. And I'm trying to get these. A couple of rosaries there. Crystal decanter. Oh, gosh, it's all cracked up there. Dang. Last little bit of hope here, guys. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? This is kind of neat right here. That's kind of neat. I think that's, is that Russian lacquer? I think that might be Russian lacquer. And if so, that's not cheap right there. That's a little bit of money. Okay. We got this guy. A brass knob. This is nothing, but it's cool. $5 at Ross. Ain't that cool? Philippines Airlines. What is this? Beauty of a flower, nature's joyful sight. Fills us with happiness and so much delight. It's a little necklace. See a little jewelry at the bottom here. Little prayer books or something. Look at this When by Chaz Dean. This is sealed. This stuff was expensive, but it's probably very, very old. The stuff I did find already, I saw dates on them and they were very old dates. So I was like, it's not gonna be good anymore. Oops. There we go. $1 stamps. There's $5 right there. Nope. There's $9. I think those are dollar stamps. Wow. That's a good find. $9. I don't use postage that much, so it's not like it's immediate savings for me, but eventually. There's earring backs right there. Stuff's getting kind of gross. I gotta find some wipes or something. Actually, I saw some hand sanitizer, but it's down there. Hey, that'll probably work. Lens cleaner, hand cleaner. What's the difference, guys? Okay. And now the end is near. More earring backs. Oh, yeah, what's that? Little Christmas brooch. Clinique keychain, it looks like. As I mentioned before, some of the stuff I put aside is not to sell. I'll just give it away. We like giving stuff away. Just a little bit of something there. Whatever. And that'd be it, guys. The rest of it's no bueno. Alright guys, that is a wrap. And what a great end to these 2 lockers that I bought. $2 invested, but I mean, that's the joke, right? There is also 2 dump loads already taken, and there'll be a third. Alright, because I got this almost full. Those 2 are full. Those I'm just gonna smash up. They are not in the greatest condition, and I don't want to commit space to bringing those to the flea market. I know some of you are gonna be like, oh, what? Oh, too bad. I'm just gonna bust them up. If that triggers you, then be triggered. I don't mind. Triggering's okay sometimes. It helps us grow in our understanding of the way the world works. Here's my truckload right here. I got that, and I got a couple more boxes I got to get on because I've got a heavy load. You can see I jacked this thing up, try to give a little relief on that truck suspension. This has been sitting for a few days, and this has got to go on. That little bit's got to go on. Everything on here though goes to that's all. Well, these 2 bins are Deanza, the better flea market we do, and those are purses. The pictures of her going to the dump. A little bit of Deanza and a little bit of stuff to go into our auctions. So, I found this yesterday and I didn't realize what it was because it was so dark. There's a cordless iron right there. There's a cordless iron. That's pretty cool. Panasonic. I'm gonna take a closer look at that. I have a feeling if it's in this locker, it's probably 10 to 15 years old. The battery's probably not so good, won't hold the best charge in the world, but I'm gonna check it out anyways, because I don't know, cordless iron, that's kind of cool. Maybe not, I don't know. I think we're getting too reliant on batteries. Everything's got batteries, and that's got to cause some kind of environmental hardship at some point, right? All these batteries going into landfills, and I know they're not getting pulled out and recycled like they're supposed to. It's just not happening. It's impossible. Some of it's making its way into the groundwater, and we're probably all going to go extinct. But maybe we deserve it, because we prioritize convenience over practicality so often. Anyways, guys, that's it for my preaching. Locker Nuts Wisdom 101, and my trailer is pretty dang full, and just so you know, like the stuff I put up top, very, very light. I try not to put too much heavy up top. But there is weight on this thing regardless. There's a fair amount of weight on this trailer. I'll be driving very slow to the market, and we will be going to the market this week. It'll be way past, if you guys are watching this, don't think, oh, I'm gonna go to the market and scoop up some of those good deals that I see in there. Nope. will already be well sold, and we'll be empty. This thing we'll have zero of this left, most likely, except for maybe some of the bins and tables. That's all I try to bring home. All of that will be sold out by the time you guys see this video, but don't worry, because by the time you see this video, I'll have a whole new fresh load of exciting stuff. Where's this stuff coming from? And if you go out to the flea market to meet us out there, trust me, you'll find some great stuff, great deals. Oh, there's some Christmas ornaments in here. I gotta find room for that too. It's a pretty full load, but once we offload this, I will have a dump load. There's also garbage cans in. I said this is 2 units. The first one has a lot of stuff in there. Stuff to go into auctions, stuff to go to the better flea market, stuff to go to the dump, and stuff to go to recycle. So I have to go back there and get the rest of the dump. I will have a full dump load. So once I empty this in 2 days, I go to the dump and empty that. Maybe I go to recycle, I don't know. There's a lot to do. And then I got to get to the next unit, which I'll give you guys a little sneak peek. So here's what the unit looks, I bought it on the same day as this one. This is another unit I bought for just $1. I know, this is crazy. I got a bunch of them this time for $1. This one, but you can see why I got this for $1. This would be at almost any auction. This unit would probably go for $1. All you can see is garbage, and there's a lot of garbage. You can see, check out the photo. It is dusty, it's dirty, it's cobwebby. Usually we like that. In this case, I didn't really want to buy this one. I was hoping one of the other guys would, but the manager there is a sweet lady, and I told her, I'll clean this one out for you. And she goes, thank you so much. And I'm like, yep. She is very gracious with giving me time to clean out, because she knows I do this by myself. She knows I'm, I play this heart attack card very much. I'm still recovering from a heart attack. I don't really feel like I am, but I am. I mean, no joke, I am. It's not a lie. I really am still recovering from it. But it gives me some grace when it's advantageous. And I don't overplay that card, but I do, I'm older and I work by myself, so it takes me a little bit longer. Managers are usually pretty cool. If they can't give me the extra time, I just rent the unit, but often I'm able to get a little extra time, which really, really helps. And in this case, this manager's very, very easy on me. So, but I always do a really good job, and I always sweep it out, make it super clean. I mentioned that in a recent video. I sweep these out. I think that was a different facility, but I always sweep them out and try to leave them super clean. And anytime they ask me, hey, we need this unit for renting, boom, I'm there, clean it out as fast as I can. I make it happen. So it is a relationship, guys. It's a partnership. It's a we are service providers to them, but we are a trusted partner to them. We do help them run their businesses better. So anyways, that's a little my philosophy in this business. And in this case, I knew that was either going to be A, very expensive for them to hire to haul it away, or B, it would take them a long time to fill their little dumpsters up every week and do it, and the manager would be responsible for that, and I didn't want her to have to do that. So I said, I'll clean this one out. She was very appreciative. I went there after I threw all this stuff in my van. What was that, 2 nights ago? I said, I got 20 minutes before the gates close. Let me go over there and just snoop around. And so I went in there, and I went into the unit, which I don't usually do, but this time I was just like, I just want to see. And I'm just like, why did I do this? Why did I do this? There's so much garbage everywhere. And I was like, please God, just let me find something good here. Let me find something good here so I can feel good about taking on all this garbage. And lo and behold, my prayers were answered, and I go into the back. First, I open a drawer and I see a Tag Heuer box in there. And I kind of, no, it's too light. It's not in there. Okay, and don't get your hopes up. Maybe it's in the locker, but they never are really. So, but I'm like, Tag Heuer. This guy's got some money. If you guys don't know, that's an expensive watch, pretty expensive. So I'm like, okay. The guy had some money. He liked finer things. I did see a lot of Road and Track magazines, so I know that he likes cars. And then I go in the back, and there's a box back there, and it says Ferrari on the side. So I go over and I open the lid, and I go inside. I pull out. And it's really dark in there, and I'm using my camera flashlight, and my phone flashlight, and I'm looking in there, and then I pull out, there's a whole bunch of little boxes. I pull one out, and it didn't open it, but it's a die-cast Ferrari, little car, and there's a bunch of them in there. I was like, hot dang, that's great. And there's other boxes in there, so they could have them too. So I go to the back, and then on the back wall, there's a box, and it was already been opened, so I just opened it and look inside, and check out this photo, and I'll show you right now. It looks like all die-cast cars in there. And I was just like, how does this keep happening to me? How can I be so lucky to buy literally a garbage locker, a locker just full of crud, and in the back find some real gems? These die-cast cars are so fun to sell. We love selling them. They're small, easy to ship. They have good value, very collectible, and I don't know, I just like selling die-cast stuff. So we're gonna have some die-cast stuff. Anyways, that's a little spoiler because you guys stuck around to the end of the video. You deserve it. A little sneak peek where other people, if they're skipping around or not watching till the end, they'll never know. But you guys will all see it soon enough. I think that might be the next one that I'm going to. No, maybe not, because this week we got to bring Grace to college, and so my week's cut short by 2 days to travel down there, move her in, and travel back. It's gonna be a quick overnight trip because once we get her checked in, she goes right into her festivities with team bonding. Is it team bonding? I don't know, but bonding stuff with the other kids going to college, and that's great. We don't want to be there distracting her. We want her fully engrossed in that experience, because that's where she gets to make the friends, and those friends go on to make everything more enjoyable and more easy throughout this school year. So really excited for her. She's so happy. She loves college, but of course we're already feeling the sadness set in of not having her around anymore, at least not for a while. So she'll be back in I think a few weeks or several weeks for another event, but yeah, we got that this weekend. So anyways, I only have like a day and a half to 2 days to work this week on units. So that garbage unit is a biggie. I think it's 10 by 30 or 10 by 25. So much stuff. So there's another unit I bought which is small, and I think I might tackle that one just so I could feel like I knocked one out this week. So we'll do that. All right, I think we're gonna do that. Yeah, I like that plan. You guys like it? We came up with this together. See, you guys are offering me so much value, advising me on this stuff. We just solved one big problem I'm having here at Locker Nuts, was just how do I maximize my time? All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this. Again, in my pocket is what? $350, $10, $500, $860 in cash ola, not including all the change and other stuff we found. Just $860 in cold hard cash. Plus we got a fair amount of treasures. I pulled in to the garage, I think 6 banker boxes, and this will also be added to that stack. I'll find a banker box to put this stuff in. This is good. This is not so good. This stuff's so whatever. I don't know. This is a to that keyboard I found in there. I think it says Yamaha. I think that's the sheet music stand to go with that Yamaha keyboard, which is like $100 keyboard. So I didn't take that home. That stayed in the locker. I'll have to list that and do it right. So right now I've got a guy coming 30 minutes. He's coming to pick up, you remember that wood room divider that we found in the back of the other? This is that room divider. So beautiful with the brass, I think it's brass inlay work. Gorgeous piece. Listed for $150. I said originally I was going to do $200, and then I thought, what am I talking about? I can barely move that thing without a hand truck. It is so heavy. I'm thinking it might be teak or something, because it's extremely heavy for the wood. It's definitely a hard wood, whatever it is. And if it came from the Philippines, good chance it might be teak. This is all going to be gone, guys. This is all going into tonight's auction, and I don't even know if we'll be able to sell it all. We might have to break it up and sell some next week. But both those auctions, I think, will be over by the time you see this. So don't get too excited. But this stuff, look at this stuff. This is insane. I think that's glass. But there's some jade pieces in here. Gianna thinks that these bears right here are opalite. That's crazy. That's crazy right there. Opalite. I don't know what this is, but this is tripping me out. Do you see how that looks like it's moving? Like it's almost like there's a fluid inside? There's not. I think this might be tiger's eye. This is a tiger's eye sphere. I like that so much, I'm actually going to probably want to maybe keep that. This one also, this is a darker one, but also has that same effect. It's tripping me out. It's tripping me out. I feel like I'm hallucinating when I look at that. I mean, it looks like it's not real. You can see it in the camera how it's moving. That's insane. That is just, we have some amazing stuff here. Oh my goodness. This is one of our best auctions ever. Look at this one. Oh wow. One of our best auctions ever. So many stones. Really nice pieces here. Look at this. I think that's malachite there. I don't know what this is here. It's made into like a little knife. That's crazy. And all this, well, not all this, but these are all silver. This is all silver. That's all silver. Some of this is silver. Most of this is silver. Yeah, most of this is silver. And there's brooches and stuff. There's the Michael Kors that we found in a recent locker. The Incline. That piece is neat pieces. Neat stuff. Look at this. Cool stuff. Anyways, this is not trying to get you guys interested in. Jared said this might be the most. Oops. Jared said this might be the most expensive piece here. This might be. We don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Look at these things. Look at these. They're little instruments made out of stone. Crazy. They got a whole set of them. Super cool. Super cool. Super cool. Super cool. We even have a digital camera. All right. And I'm not trying to get you guys interested in these specific items. I'm just trying to show you the type of stuff that we have in our auctions. Not all of our auctions are like this. This is an exceptional one, but I do think all of our auctions are incredible. We always bring great stuff, and it's a lot of fun. If you guys haven't signed up for Whatnot before, please use that sponsored link, okay? It's going to be down in the description. We'll put a QR code up here too if you're watching on your TV. I know a lot of people do that. Scan it with your phone, and bang, you'll get right to the sign-up page. It's sponsored for us from Whatnot. You get a $15 spending credit for free. So if you did that, like today, for example, any of these items, the first $15 you spend is on Whatnot. So if you got one of these spheres, for example, for 15 bucks, it's free. All you'd pay is shipping and taxes. Look at this thing. Oh my goodness, that's gorgeous. What is that? It's cold, it's stone. I don't know, it's amazing. Oh, look at this guy. Ooh, this is cool. Yeah, your first 15 bucks is going to be on Whatnot. They are very generous with that offer, guys. It doesn't cost me 15 bucks, it costs Whatnot 15 bucks. So thank them by going and signing up. It's a live streaming app for your phone or tablet. You could do it on the computer too, but you won't be able to do everything on the computer. So I do suggest you use a mobile device, because one great thing you could do only on mobile devices is enter the giveaways. And you heard me talking about that earlier. We do a lot of giveaways, a lot of stuff we put aside just to give away. And I try to make them fun and valuable and often brand new. So anyways, yeah, we're gonna have some fun tonight. All right, thanks for watching, guys. Again, thank you so much. Appreciate you guys watching the videos. I hope you enjoy it. And I'll tell you what I enjoy. I enjoy unboxing stuff in my field outside my house. This is a new experience still. I know I'll get used to it at some point and I'll just be like, yeah, whatever. I do it all the time. But right now I'm just like, this is incredible. So awesome. I like doing things outdoors. When I was unboxing in my garage at the old place, I'd always have the garage door open. But I'd always park the van right in front because I don't like the neighbors looking in. People are always walking their dogs. And that's nice to have people walking around and have social aspect. But at the same time, I like to have that outdoor experience and still be private. We got privacy here. We got mass privacy here. And I'm loving it. And so is Gianna. So are the girls. We're all loving it so much. But yeah. We'll be doing more unboxing out here for sure in future episodes, guys. Not in the next one. Next one's either gonna be at the flea market or in a locker. I don't know which, you don't know which, but we'll find out together in the next episode, which will be out soon. Until then, good luck to you, God bless you, and we'll see you next time here on Locker Nuts. Hopefully I'll get my 150 bucks. Guy might be here.